When life throws challenges our way, we seek wisdom from those who have seen it all: mentors, counselors, or trusted elders. But in business, where do you turn when things aren't going as planned? Who helps you navigate the storm? The answer lies within your customer service. It's the nerve center of your business, the bridge between your vision and the people who keep it alive: your customers. A thriving business isn't just about selling a product or service. It's about listening, adapting, and responding effectively to feedback. Without this connection, even the best ideas can falter. Think of customer complaints not as obstacles, but as opportunities. They are the raw material for improvement, innovation, and growth. When harnessed correctly, these grievances become the fuel that propels your business forward. The business pulse, your customer insight. Most entrepreneurs treat complaints like a virus, something to be avoided at all costs. But what if they were actually your most valuable tool for growth? Instead of ignoring them, document them. Maintain a customer compass journal, a dedicated record of customer frustrations, questions, and suggestions. Over time, this log will reveal patterns and guide you toward impactful improvements. Imagine Sarah, the owner of an online boutique specializing in handmade jewelry. At first, she dreaded reading negative reviews. One customer complained that her necklace arrived tarnished. Another said shipping took too long. Yet another mentioned difficulty navigating her website. Initially, Sarah felt discouraged, but instead of brushing off the comments, she started documenting them in her journal. After a few months, trends emerged. Shipping delays were a recurring issue, so she negotiated better rates with carriers and streamlined fulfillment. Website navigation problems led her to redesign the layout, making it easier for shoppers to find products, and the tarnishing complaints prompted her to switch suppliers. By addressing these pain points, Sarah transformed her struggling startup into a thriving brand with loyal customers. Every complaint is a breadcrumb leading you closer to excellence. Treat it as such. 4 categories of complaints, distinguishing the signals. Not all complaints are created equal. Some deserve immediate action, while others can be acknowledged and set aside. Here's how to categorize them, and why each type matters. Complaints of resistance. The fear of change. People love familiarity. Any major shift, whether in a product, website interface, or pricing model, will be met with resistance. When Facebook changes its layout or a favorite snack brand tweaks its recipe, the internet erupts in frustration. The key here is assessing whether the pushback is emotional or if it signals a real problem. Take Netflix, for example. When the company announced plans to split its streaming and DVD rental services and raise prices, subscribers revolted. Thousands canceled their subscriptions, and social media lit up with outrage. Was the backlash justified? Not entirely. What users really feared was losing access to content they loved. Once Netflix clarified its strategy and improved its streaming library, many returned. The lesson? Don't dismiss resistance outright. Analyze it. If the change aligns with your long-term goals and benefits the majority, stay the course, but communicate clearly along the way. Ciao. Complaints of expectation. The mismatch problem. These complaints arise when what a customer receives doesn't match what they expected. This might be due to a flawed marketing message, unclear communication, or a failure in delivery. Consider John, who runs a fitness coaching program. His ads promise instant results, which attract eager clients. However, after a month of workouts, some participants feel disappointed because they haven't lost significant weight. Their frustration stems from unrealistic expectations set by John's messaging. To fix this, John reworks his marketing materials to emphasize sustainable progress rather than quick fixes. He also provides weekly check-ins to ensure clients understand the process. As a result, satisfaction skyrockets and retention improves. Setting accurate expectations up front is crucial. Deliver more than you promise, and complaints of expectation will fade. Complaints of absence. The missing feature customers sometimes highlight what your business lacks. These complaints expose untapped opportunities. When ride-sharing apps first launched, users complained about not knowing their driver's estimated arrival time. Companies listened, added live tracking, and improved their service. Let's look at Emma, who owns a meal prep service. Her customers frequently request gluten-free options, but she hasn't offered any yet. Rather than dismissing the feedback, Emma tests a small batch of gluten-free meals. The response is overwhelmingly positive, prompting her to expand the menu permanently. If customers repeatedly request something you don't offer, it's a clear sign of demand. Listening to these voices can lead to innovation and expansion. Complaints of deception. The opportunists. Not all complaints are made in good faith. Some customers will try to manipulate situations for personal gain, claiming a refund for a product they damaged themselves or demanding freebies over minor inconveniences. For instance, Mark operates an electronics repair shop. Occasionally, he encounters customers who insist their devices stopped working due to faulty repairs, even though the damage occurred afterward. While frustrating, Mark handles these cases professionally. He offers solutions based on evidence, such as diagnostic reports, and refuses to bend under pressure. The best response? Address genuine concerns professionally, but don't give in to exploitation. Set boundaries firmly, but fairly. Leveraging complaints for business. Success. Smart businesses don't just manage complaints, they mine them for valuable insights. Every grievance is a signal, an opportunity to refine your service, enhance customer trust, and stand out from competitors. Here's how to leverage complaints effectively. Keep records. Track and analyze recurring feedback. Use tools like CRM software or spreadsheets to organize data systematically. Look for patterns that point to systemic issues. Evaluate legitimacy. Differentiate between valid concerns and resistance to change. Ask yourself, is this complaint rooted in fact, or is it emotional? Take decisive action. Fix problems, enhance communication, and adapt to market needs. Prioritize high-impact changes that align with your business goals. For example, consider a coffee shop owner named Lisa. After noticing several complaints about slow service during peak hours, she implemented a mobile ordering system. Customers could pre-order drinks via an app, reducing wait times significantly. Not only did this solve the problem, but it also increased sales by encouraging repeat visits. By viewing complaints as a roadmap rather than a roadblock, you gain a competitive edge. Businesses that listen, learn, and evolve don't just survive, they lead. Real-life inspiration to illustrate the power of leveraging complaints. Let's revisit a famous example. Domino's Pizza. In the mid-2000s, the chain faced widespread criticism for the quality of its food. Social media buzzed with jokes about cardboard-like crusts and bland toppings. Instead of ignoring the backlash, Domino's embraced it. They launched a bold campaign admitting their shortcomings and promising to improve. Behind the scenes, they revamped recipes, upgraded ingredients, and trained staff to deliver better experiences. Within 2 years, sales soared, and customer satisfaction reached new heights. Would Domino's have succeeded without addressing the complaints? Unlikely. By turning criticism into action, they not only saved their reputation, but also strengthened their brand. When your customers speak, listen. Your customers hold the key to your success or failure. Their feedback is the compass pointing you toward long-term growth. Ignore it, and you risk stagnation. Embrace it, and you unlock endless possibilities. So, the next time you receive a complaint, resist the urge to defend or dismiss it. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I turn this moment into an opportunity? Because in business, as in life, the path to greatness begins with listening.